Alright guys, welcome back. This one is one that I'm very, very excited for. I've actually been keeping up with this one since he announced it and keeping up with everyone that he has been announcing who will feature in it. Lots of good people in it. This is the Arcane rap, based on League of Legends Season 2, Arcane Season 2, by Cam Steady with all of these amazing people. We got, ASTRSK, Matt For Yo, Shara, Ham Sandwich, Freshy Kanal. We got lots of heavy hitters in this one. I'm so excited for this one. I've been looking forward to it. As always, before y'all watch my breakdown and my reaction, guys, go watch the original. It's in the link in the top of the description, link below. Go watch it. Show, give Cam some views, give him some runtime, give him some love, give him a like, give him a subscription, and go check out some of these other artists as well, because all of them are always incredible with everything that they bring to the table. So, I don't want to, inflate the runtime of this. So let's hop right into it. All right, I'm excited. Let's do this. Alright. Spoiler alert, yeah. Make sure y'all seen Arcane Season 1 and 2. Alright,
yeah, bitch, I'm a monster. Forced to be reckoned with on the roster. Foster, I used to protect you, but then I lost it. Often, I never felt threatened with you in cockpit. One more round, I'ma get it, need to be cautious. Honest, you bitches mad at me, cause I don't count my losses. You couldn't step to me, cause you don't know what loss is. Sick bitch, bitch, I think you big with. Keep on fucking with me, I promise you know what cost this.
God damn, this production, man. Ooh.
Fire in the hole, run away together, we can make it on our own. Don't go, babe, I told you so. Start to feel like Alice, how I'm holding up the globe.
God damn. Alright, coming out swinging, if I may say. Let's break that one down.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a monster. Forced to be reckoned with on the roster.
Force me records on the roster, so that is referring to, obviously, her placement in the League of Legends roster. She is a very, very powerful fighter. All kinds of gap closing, heavy hitting, shielding. She's a very strong fighter. Foster, I used to protect you, but then I lost it. Obviously referring to her foster father, Vander. And again, spoilers ahead, this is your last chance to leave. Referring to how she lost Vander due to him dying at the end of Season 2. Okay. One more round because she's like a boxer, a fighter. Yeah, and Vi and Powder have gone through so much loss, losing each other, losing all their friends, losing their foster father, their mother. Lots of loss. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's one play. Yeah, no Vendetta without V, obviously a reference to V for Vendetta, also V as in the V in Vi, and V for Vendetta being the famous Alan Moore work about, I believe it was like a fascist dictatorship, and then you had, the dude in the mask, or probably multiple people going around trying to start a revolution. Okay. Powder Keg, that could be a reference to Powder Keg, a move used by Gangplank. Okay. Atlas being the Greek, is it Titan? Titan or God, one of those two, who holds up the globe.
Hunting through the streets, find me on my warpath. Martial law.
Bring it, Caitlyn. Bring it, Hala.
Make them pay head for head. I'll save the day, shoot them dead. Let you get away with your crimes, now you can taste the lead. Strike team, traded for armies, but you are who armed me. Harm family can't be forgiven. One solution, don't care what others think. I'll do what we have to do. I'll step far beyond the brink. No going back now.
Ooh, the energy. All right.
Underground, we'll shake down your playground. Take down precarious fake crowd. Play out, team feel safe. How she can't keep you safe now.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Get my revenge. Pry it from your cold dead hand, seeing red. No regret, level head, it's all making sense. Once I'm done, you won't have anything left.
Ah, Hala brought it with the Caitlyn verse. That was awesome. All right. Martial law, what I saw, calls for a bloodbath. I was referring to them bringing in martial law due to what they saw, you know, just everything going on in what's what I'm going here for? The revolution with the Jinxers, who used to be called the Inksers, if I remember correctly, in the old lore. And then also, you know, Savika's crew and the chem users and everything like that. Okay.
Make them pay head for head. I'll save the day, shoot them dead. Let you get away with your crimes, no, you can taste the lead.
Yeah.
Strike team, traded for armies, but you are who armed me.
Yeah, but you are who are. Oh, yeah. Let's go back.
I'm so you can taste the lead.
Strike team traded for armies, but you are who arm me. That's first off really fun wordplay, but also yeah, she had a strike team. Her, Warwick, or Loris, one of those two. Maddie, Vi, and I can't ever remember the name of the fish guy, the fish Vestian, but she had that strike team, and then she ended up just trading that for but you are who are me. I would assume she's talking to Mbessa, but I could be wrong.
Team traded for armies, but you are who armed me. Hum family can't be forgiven.
Yeah.
Solution, don't care what others think. I'll do what we have to do. I'll step far beyond the brink.
Okay,
Back now, no backing down. Control the crowd. On the underground, we'll shake down your playground.
Yeah, referring to in the show when her and her strike team just absolutely go crazy in Zon, right? Just hunting Jinx down.
Take down precarious fake crowds, no way out. Team feel safe, how she can't keep you safe now.
Alright.
I will get my justice, I will get my revenge. Pry it from your cold dead hands.
Alright, probably from your cold dead hand seeing red. So obviously talking to Jinx getting her revenge. But the seeing red part, you know, because when people are furious, it's called they're seeing red. But also could be referring to multiple times in the show where her eyes just get so bloodshot, so red through mixtures of things, right? Crying, anger, breathing in the gray. But there's multiple cases where her eyes are just red. So yeah, could we play on that?
Being red, no regret, level head, it's all making sense. Once I'm done, you won't have anything left.
All right. Bring it, Shara.
Ain't with it, then you're gonna get dropped. Not with the antics if you are, you're in up. You thought you wrote the story, but I'm changing the plot.
The family wants me to paint a town a load on Noxie in red. Feeling more like a Jill Scott, I'm feeling golden instead.
Okay.
Viktor raise the arms, I'm weaponizing my head. Pours my daughter, rich spirit, do my bidding instead. Black rose, this is black girl magic. Vibrational high, I take pleasure in the passive. I hear you out, but I ain't that type of counselor. ASTRSK, oh, you know no one is bouncing her. Breaking generational curses, owe it to me. In my kin like Kino, never lost in the sea. Playing like tic-tac-toes on the tiptoes. Inside, yeah, holding these puppet strings on the elbows.
Oh, all right. A nice smooth energy there, but I liked it. Very fitting for Mel. Let's go through
And
it.
you won't have anything left.
Here's where you're gonna get stopped.
Okay.
If you ain't with it, then you're gonna get dropped.
That could be referring to like the stopping. Obviously, her magical ability is making like the barriers and things. That could be referencing that.
Not with the antics if you are, you're in up. You thought you wrote the story, but I'm changing the plot.
The
Okay.
family wants me to paint a town a load on Noxie in red. Feeling more like a Jill Scott, I'm feeling
Feeling golden instead. All right, because all the markings.
raise the arms, I'm weaponizing my head. Pours my daughter.
Weaponizing her head, I think that's more referring to how, while she is not physically intimidating, Mel is a very, very smart woman. One of the, it may not, you know, be as intelligent in the same way as like Viktor or Jayce, but still very intelligent, and she's smart in her decision making, right? Very smart. Poorest Mordarda, richest in spirit, do my bidding instead. You know, the rest of her family were very, very rich Noxian royalty, or not really royalty, but upper classes, nobles.
Richer spirit, do my bidding instead. Black roses.
Black Rose is Black Girl Magic. Talking to the Black Rose, also her being a mage, and Mel is actually in League of Legends. There's actually not a lot of people of color representation, and so seeing characters like Mel who are so well written in Arcane, you know, it's such good representation. She was a wonderful character. I really hope we get to see more of her in future works. I hope we get to see some of her in the game at some point.
Magic, vibrational high, I take pleasure in the passive. I hear you out, but I ain't that type of counselor. ASTRSK, oh, you know no one is bouncing her. Breaking generational curses, owe it to me. In my kin like Kino, never.
In my kin like Kino, never lost in the sea. Kino, I think, well, referring to this scene right here, that's what she's talking about. Kino, I believe, is German for theater. So owe it to me and my kin like Kino, never lost in the sea. Unless there's a character named Kino, I can't remember.
Lost in the sea, playing like tic-tac-toes on the tiptoes. Yeah, holding these puppet strings on the elbow.
Okay. Alright. Y'all, if you have seen any any breakdowns, Cypher breakdowns from Camp Steady by me, you know how I am with Matt Furio. I love this man. He is awesome on everything. Oh, I'm so excited. Let me hear it, Matt. Let me hear it. The voice he's doing too.
Just call me Heimerdinger, the little Einstein who always finds time to tinker while he opines the wider picture. A scientist who puts mind over magic. Any skeptic question you can imagine, you know I must dash it.
Okay.
The wrong heads could grab it. So why don't you pass me the gauntlet and allow me to snap it? I built this to city, and with this committee, you know it's sure. Hey, witty, they try to get me, but I'm still in the hood. And if they lack off the entry, I'm 300 years old. I don't have enough of some centuries. I'm a prodigy, still in my primacy. Cause when I spit a progress speech, it sounds like a prophecy. And I
Okay.
try to wrap up on this jolly good beat. Just because it can be done doesn't mean it should be.
Oh, that was so good. All right. Oh, let's run it back. Let's hear Matt one more time. There's nothing that the feline... Okay, hold on, let's go back.
These puppet strings on the elbow.
My boy, it's quite a quarrel that I walked into.
Okay. The feline MacGyver can't find a fix for. MacGyver being a very well-known inventor and being able to put things together, right, and just make stuff out of it. Like when you hear people say, like, just MacGyver this, MacGyver that, and also referring to feline MacGyver because he is a Yordle, so he just has a very, animal type appearance going on.
Can't find a fix for. Just call me Heimerdinger, the little Einstein who always finds time to...
Yeah. Einstein. If I remember correctly, Einstein or Heimerdinger's name is like a mix of, or it's either a mix or like different references to, I believe it's a mixture of Oppenheimer and Einstein. If I remember correctly.
He opines the wider picture. A scientist who puts mind over magic. Any skeptic question you can imagine, you know I must...
Okay, all right, Matt. That's just a flat out dad joke, man. I know you said you're gonna be a dad soon. You're already on top. You're on top of it. You got your dad jokes better than I do. You know I must stash it. Okay.
This is dangerous if the wrong heads can grab it. So why don't you pass me the gauntlet and allow me to snap it? I built this to city, and with this committee, you know it's sure. Hey, witty, they try to evict me, but I'm still in the hood.
All right, yeah, they tried to evict me, but I'm still in the hood. Because Jayce knows that, he ends up working with Mel because Mel sees the potential in Hex Tech, but with Heimerdinger around, too fearful to risk any type of danger for progress, he goes against it and he keeps turning the committee against them. So they end up actually booting him off of the council, and thinking that he's just gone. But he actually ends up going to the Undercity in Tazan and wearing obviously a hood, but being in the hood, the neighborhood, and that's where he actually meets Ekko, and they form a real cute bond. I'm 300 years old. I know how to knock off some centuries. Okay. Centuries as in 100 years or more. 300 years old. Knock off some centuries. He knows how to get into the place. He knows it. Okay.
She's still in my primacy, because when I spit a progress speech, it sounds like a prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
I admire all who try to wrap up on this jolly good beat. Just because it can be done doesn't mean it should be.
Yeah. All right. The friendly little diss. All right. Not gonna be better on Heimerdinger than on this beat, but also referencing just because it can be done doesn't mean it should be. Talking about the use of Hex Tech, fusing science and technology and magic. Bring it, Ekko. Ekko is one of my favorite characters in the entire game, as well as the show, so I'm excited for this one.
3 lanes, 6 chains.
chambers, I'm with the mafia. My clan tag, I'm sliding with a stick, mop, a hockey puck.
Ah, it's ham sandwich. All right, all right.
I'm born and bred, they try to lock me up. It's nothing but corruption at the top, but that ain't stopping us. The city will eat you up alive and it won't cough you up. Fish out of water, they gon' fry you up, tilapia. Topside,
Okay.
crooked cops could pop you just for rocking up. I've been wide, you think they put some shimmer in my coffee cup? It's firelights 4L, and we're not for sale. The prize we seeking is peace.
All right. Tell me, Ham.
I know assassins are killers, but I am not gon' tell. If you ain't come from a section, then you do not know hell. We've been hidden in the trees like Nigel and them. Can't even try to pretend that I got a mind full of zen. Crib out the size of Big Ben, it's something like a time bomb. Runic echoes
Oh, that was cool. All right. That was cool. let's go through it. I can tell you right now, I didn't get a whole lot of it, but it was still nice to listen to. 3 lanes, 6 chambers. I'm with the mafia. So 3 lanes is a reference to League of Legends having 3 lanes, top, middle, and bot lane. 6 chambers. With the mafia. I'm not getting that one. That one's past me. My clan tag him sliding with a stick, my oppa hockey puck. Okay.
Sliding with a stick, my oppa hockey puck.
Ham sandwich noises. Sorry. Zon, born and bred, they tried to lock me up. Yeah.
They try to lock me up. It's nothing but corruption at the top, but that ain't stopping us. The city will eat you up alive and it won't cough you up. Fish out of water, they gon' fry you up, tilapia.
Okay.
Topside, these crooked cops could pop you just for rocking up.
Yeah, so that is obviously talking about the very corrupt and crooked cops working up in Piltover, who just really only care about themselves, it seems, right? Especially, what's his face? I can't remember his name, but the one that was working for Silco. I've been wired. You think they put some shimmer in my coffee cup? Shimmer being the drug that played a very prominent role in the show.
I've been wide. You think they put some shimmer in my coffee cup? It's firelights 4L, and we're not
Firelights 4L for life. Okay.
sell. The prize we seeking is peace, but we ain't got no bells. I know assassins are killers, but
Okay, like Nobel Peace Prize. Okay.
I am not gon' tell. If you ain't come from a section, then you do not know hell. We've been hidden in the trees like Nigel and them.
Okay.
Pretend that I got a mind full of zen. Crib out the size of Big Ben, it's something like a time bomb.
Time Bomb, Ekko, his whole deal is time, right? In the game, he plays a very heavy role in rewinding time and using a time winder and a Z drive, everything like that. He really didn't get that to the end of Arcane Season 2, which I know they had to work their way up to it, but it still made me so sad how long it took to get it and only see it like once. Alright. I believe, if I remember correctly, Jayce is Cam steady, so bring it, Cam. Bring it.
The passion in the talisman, who can harness magic in the gadgets but a talisman, holding up the hammer,
Yep.
walking down the lab until I'm channeling a multitude of mana in my callous hands. You best bet I don't need to be regal, I'm giving hexac to the streets of my people, cause I imagine a city, no pain or poverty plagues. We're on the brink of a breakthrough, so let me open the gates. Because this element is infinite in luxuries, brilliant discoveries, medically magnificent recoveries.
Ooh.
The future, but we never figured what it means. Look at what it's done to you, look at what it's done to me. Every universe I made a promise to prove that the beauty in our imperfections something to lose. You know, a cure for humanity wasn't part of the plan. I just want to chase the planet with my partner in hand.
Oh, that was so sweet. So, alright, I just gotta say this. Look, the idea of Jayce and Vic being more than just lab partners, right? It's cute. Don't get me wrong, it is cute. But at the end of the day, the creators of the story wanted to tell a story about these two men who have a bond that isn't romantic, but deeper than just that of a friendship, right? They are brothers. And by the end of that, Jayce is willing to risk his life, his whole being for Viktor, right? So just something that I want to throw out there. A lot of people don't seem to really get that, but
They like, who gon' lead if I'm gone? Storming in the palace with a passion in the
Yeah, storming in the palace with a passion in the talisman. Obviously referring to his talisman, the hammer, the symbol of his family.
Man, who can harness magic in the gadgets?
Who can harness magic into gadgets but a talisman? Yeah, isn't his name like Jayce Talus or something like that? I think that's what his name is. So funny little play, right?
be locking down the lab until I'm channeled in a multitude of mana in my callous hands.
In my callous hands, callous could referring to calluses that he gets from being a very hands-on worker with the hammer and such. Mana also could possibly be a reference to the resource type that he uses in League, which is mana.
Best bet, I don't need to be regal, I'm giving hextech to the streets of my people, cause I imagine a city, no pain or poverty plagues. We're on the brink of a breakthrough, so let me open the gates.
Yeah, so, open the gates, that could be a reference to, opening the gates in League being a term for just, backdooring, breaking through, ending the game, whatnot. But, no, what he was talking about right there, too, Jayce, his whole deal was he just aspired to bring magic to the people in a way that anyone could use, because he wanted to cure problems that ailed people and progress society to a time without hunger, without sickness, without having to worry about anything like that. Very, very, very valiant man.
Because this element is infinite in luxuries, brilliant discoveries, medically magnificent recoveries. This was the future, but we never figured what it means. Look at what it's done to you, look at what it's done to me.
Yeah, so, oh my gosh, so when you find out exactly why Jayce is doing what he's doing near the end of Season 2, and see just what it did, and see how much he really cares for Viktor, and why he's doing what he's doing, it really just shows how much of a bond those two had.
Every universe I made a promise to prove that the beauty in our imperfections something to lose.
The beauty in our imperfections was not something to lose. A cure for humanity was a part of the plan.
Humanity wasn't part of the plan. I just want to change the planet with my partner
Yeah,
in hand.
so at the end, Viktor seems to thought that, and they both seem to think that at first, that he was trying to cure Viktor, right? And get him to be better than what he was. But at the end, they realized that is why Viktor was so important to Jayce, and why Viktor was so important as himself. He was important because of those imperfections, right? And that's something that a lot of people, myself included, could learn from, right? Our imperfections are what make us unique, are what make us beautiful, and what make us one of a kind. And our imperfections are something that sometimes we should embrace.
My lifespan could be much more than finite when my hands crank the wheels of our zeitgeist.
Okay.
Hijack the government's precious
Bring it, Freshy.
guidelines. There's always a choice. You just need the right mind. Leave the footprint in this planet.
I like his Viktor voice.
You see, progress day as a reason to celebrate until the progress gets set ablaze. So I will not wait for your permission to change the world to a better place. Frankenstein, I can get in line. I'm the Jesus of your sacrifice. Your travel guide, turn your bleeding into bread and wine. So grab a bite with
Sinister.
paradise with better lives. But hextech magic in your lab. Scared I'll turn it into profit. With access to a lab, I will turn it to your profit. Bring the apple to
Oh, I like that.
You're rotten, you have to forgive your past for a future without the coffin.
Oh, very nice, Freshy. All right, let's...
With my partner in hand.
A lifespan could be much more than finite. Okay.
When my hands crank the wheels of our zeitgeist.
Yeah, so obviously referring to just the things that he's wanting to try and extend and cure with Hextech, right? Especially in Season 2 when he starts really embracing what Hextech is doing to him.
Guys, hijack the government's precious guidelines. There's always a choice. You just need the right mind. Leave the footprint on this planet until they snap my cane.
Okay.
You see, progress day as a reason to
Oh, okay, that could be a neat little play. Leaving a footprint until they snap his cane because he needs his cane to walk. But as long as he has that, he's walking, he's leaving a footprint of what his progress. Okay.
celebrate until the progress gets set ablaze. So I will not wait for your permission to change the world to a better place. Frankenstein, I can get in line. I'm
Frankenstein, get in line. Oh.
the Jesus of your sacrifice. Your travel guide, turn your bleeding into
Yeah, all right. So lots of Jesus references because he was very much a prophetical figure in Season 2, right? Curing these people with the touch of his hand, and being very almost, they worshipped him, they praised him. He was their herald. Also a reference to the Machine Herald, right? His title in League. And turn your bleeding into bread and wine. Yeah, lots of Jesus references.
wine. So grab a ride with the people in my paradise with better lives. But hextech magic in your lab. Scared I'll turn it into profit. With access to a lab, I will turn it to your profit.
Yeah, all right. Sorry. Yeah, exactly what I was just saying right there, right? So, there was fears between a lot of people at first that Viktor and Jayce would do what they were doing because they just cared about a profit. That's kind of was referencing there. But he ended up turning into the prophet, right, for those people. Very nice. But to bring the apple to its branch when the core is already rotten, play on apple core, but also the hex core being corrupted, becoming rotten. Very nice.
We walk the line of two different sides, not too empathetic for the people who don't even try.
Bring it, Zach.
Every tales can be evil. Got my reason why loneliness is often just a product of a gifted mind. Infinite wisdom, yeah, I stand on business. Went through hell and haven't made it back. But I am not the victim, but the thesis is never show weaknesses. Keep it consistent. How do you expect them all to keep it when there's no conviction? I've got my own ideals, and you don't understand a fraction of what I reveal. Look, I just put it into practice. If it's how I feel, not too much left they can steal. Promise to you that you'll heal. I've done the most that I can, but I'm still not even sure of it. Never felt this kind of pain before, but still enduring it. Always making progress, and at least that's reassuring. If there's anyone who can, I know it's me who finds a cure for death.
Oh, all right, nice. All right, let's go through that one. Singed is definitely, I think, my favorite, or one of my favorites in characters in League of Legends itself, but also in Arcane. He was very interesting.
For a future without the coffin. We walk the line of two different sides, not too empathetic for the people who don't.
All right, yeah, I walked the line of two different sides, not too empathetic for the people who don't even try. Obviously talking about, very much the times they're walking a very thin line about, or what they're doing. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it hurtful? Is it helpful? It's two sides of the same coin.
Even try, cautionary tales can be evil. Got my reason why loneliness is often just a product of a gifted mind.
Yeah, talking about, sorry. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, it's 11:30 at night, and I got up at 6 in the morning. I got to do it again for work tomorrow. But yeah, talking about his everything he's doing, he does for his daughter Oriana. And so he really wasn't doing a whole lot of what he was doing until she got sick and basically died, right? And all of his ideas he started doing, his fucking string pulling, was because of the loss of her.
Infinite wisdom, yeah, I stand on business. Went through hell and haven't made it back. But I am not the victim, but the thesis is never show weaknesses. Keep it consistent. How do you expect them all to keep it when there's no conviction?
Yeah. So again, just talking about everything he's doing, right? He's going through so much pain. He's literally burned himself. He's walking through freezing cold, hunting animals like the merc wolves, and doing all of this without even showing that it's affecting him, that he's hurt by it, that it's showing weakness, nothing like that. Because he has a mission that he's working on.
I've got my own ideals, and you might understand a fraction of what I reveal. Look, I just put it into practice. If it's how I feel, not too much left they can steal. Promise to you that you'll heal. I've done the most that I can, but I'm still not even sure of it. Never felt this kind of pain before, but still enduring it. Always making progress, and at least that's reassuring. If there's anyone who can, I know it's me who finds a cure for death.
Yeah. Talking about finding the cure for death, obviously what he's talking about is the cure for his daughter, for Oriana, as previously mentioned. And then just talking about, everything else he was saying, done the most that he can. Yeah, talking about, obviously, the singed, right? That's why he gets his nickname Singed, is because of the massive burns across his body, which he's still feeling the pain of.
Always making progress, and at least that's reassuring. If there's anyone who can, I know it's me who finds a cure for death.
Bring it, Silco.
Power. Real power only comes to those who do anything to achieve it. I was cast into the deep end, but not defeated.
Connor's such a good choice for this.
And I shed my weakness. Let me tell you of the vilest secret. The power of peace lies in the violence used to keep it. Defend your throne with the iron hand that has seized it.
Okay.
Change will be needed, lest history be repeated. Pay no heed to the feelings, they just divert our attention. I tend to aim for the peak, no fun in murdering henchmen. You may gain my respect, but never earn my affection. If you're not in first, then you're not worthy of mention. Zorn is a sea, and we stack bodies for the buoyancy. Many greater men than you have tried to foil me. Barons, topside, and old friends annoyingly. But I still believe in loyalty.
Oh my god, okay, sorry. One thing before we break down his verse, I gotta comment on the production here, guys. The production in this is insane. The beat it's every... Oh my gosh, it's just so fitting for each character, right? Like on Silco, it very much calmed down and was very more, what's the word? I'm not good with musical terms, right? It's more toned down, more restricted. more lighter percussion sounding, right? And it sounds like something that you would hear from a theme for like a character who's plotting, who's thinking. And that's exactly what Silco was, right? He was the brainstorm. He was a very, very much a smart man in terms of his operation. And like I said, it's just the themes have been so good. Like when it got to Jayce, for example, when Cam was doing his Jayce verse, it was very much very loud, very in your face, very bombastic, right? It's very fitting for each character, and the production on this is very top notch. Like hats off to who did the beat for this, who produced it. Silva, produced and mixed by Freshy and Silva, it looks like. Well, regardless, whoever produced the actual beat itself, incredible work, absolutely top notch.
Power.
Let's break this down.
Power only comes to those who do anything to achieve it. I was cast into the deep end, but not defeated. Forged in the water, reborn, and I shed my weakness.
Yeah, and so that's actually, we've had some religious references for a while now, since season 1, because he really wasn't the Silco that we knew until he was supposed to be, drowned in the water of Zon by Vander, but then he brought himself back, right? He was reborn, into this leader, right? Just like Jesus, being, or like a baptism, being reborn through the water, shedding your past self, shedding his past self, his weakness.
Let me tell you what the vilest secret. The power of peace lies in the violence used to keep it.
Okay.
Defend your throne with the iron hand that has seized it. Change will be needed, lest history be repeated.
Sorry. Yeah, so, obviously he's talking about, right, things have gotta change or it's just gonna keep repeating itself. That's why, like, having all these Chem Barons, right, something's gotta change with the Chem Barons, because when there's a Chem Baron that gets killed, they just replace him. There's a new one in place of that, right? That can be seen in the game where all of these Chem Barons are gone, and more still show up, like Renata Glask, for example, and another one who, I can't remember, but her name starts with, I want to say a C? Could be wrong? But my point is right, that's kind of what he was referring to. Pay no heed to the feelings. Okay.
No heed to the feelings, they just divert our attention. I tend to aim for the peak, no fun in murdering henchmen.
Okay.
Gain my respect, but never earn my affection. If you're not in first, then you're not worthy of mention.
If you're not in first, then you're not worthy of mention. And, what was that other bar? You may gain my respect, but never earn my affection. I mean, he didn't let anyone get close to him, right? After what happened between him and Vander, he closed off and only had work relationship. The closest he ever let to having affection be seen was with Jinx, where he started to really treat her like his own daughter, his own flesh and blood.
Gain my respect, but never earn my affection. If you're not in first, then you're not worthy of mention. Zorn is a sea, and we stack bodies for the buoyancy. Many greater men than you have tried to foil me.
Yep.
Chem Barons, topside, and old friends annoyingly. But I still believe in loyalty.
Yeah, okay.
First things first, you're the
Bring it,
greatest
Vander.
thing I've ever achieved. You've made me prouder than I ever could dream.
What the fuck? That's Shwabadi? He sounds just like Vander. That's crazy.
First things first, you're the greatest thing I've ever achieved. You've made me prouder than I ever could dream. They want to keep us underground, and so I planted the seeds, and now
Okay, sorry, I hate to pause again, but exactly what I'm talking about, the fucking production, right? The beat. Listen to that da-da-da-da, that very, very heavy, hard-hitting. Oh my god, it's so fitting for Vander.
made me prouder than I ever could dream. They want to keep us underground, and so I planted the seeds, and now I see expanding branches of our family tree. And watch it grow through the cracks that we're breaking the walls. You know I'll be there to catch when you're taking the fall. Though your stubbornness and heart were perfect gifts from your mother. The greatest gift the world will ever give you is each other. Now I hate my girls have got
Oh, fuck yeah.
I want to change the world, but now
That beat, man.
I pray that we can leave in this place, but now I only pray that I can keep the peace in the cage. Stuck between the love of my daughters and lust for the blood in the slaughter. Please cut me free and be brave, cause I just want to be
Oh my god, dude. Shwabadi brings a unmatched energy when he brings that, whenever he does the yelling and the growling in his vocals. I have never really heard someone that can match that just power he brings to his voice. Very, very nice.
But I still believe in loyalty.
First things first, you're the greatest thing I've ever achieved. You've made me prouder than I ever could dream. They want to keep us...
Yeah, talking about Jinx and Vi, right? Or in this case, Powder and Vi, or Violet, I guess. You know, they are he may be their adoptive father, but those are his girls, right? Those are his daughters, and he just loves them so much, right? And if you are a parent, like me, for example, you know just how much your love for your child is completely unmatched by anything else in the world.
So I planted the seeds, and now I see expanding branches of our family tree. I watch it grow through the cracks that we're breaking the walls. You know I'll be there to catch when you're taking the fall. Like you're stubborn.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
And how were perfect gifts from your mother. The greatest gift the world will ever give you is each other.
Yeah, so just talking about, right, the relationship between Vi and Jinx, you know, it's shattered, it's broken, it's damaged, but at the end of the day, they are sisters, they are siblings, and they are the greatest things that each other can have, right? They are each other's real family. Oh, and also talking about, right, just how much he'll be there for them, right? He really was there for them until the very end, right? Even when they thought he, in season 1, he was willing to die and injecting himself with Shimmer to save them, and they thought he died, only for him to come back as Warwick, and still he just fought through it until the very, very end.
Our perfect gifts from your mother. The greatest gift the world will ever give you is each other. Now I hate my girls have got to pay fee. I want to change the world, but now the world changed me. I pray that we can leave in this place, but now I only pray that I can keep the peace in the cave.
Yeah. So, if you haven't seen the show, go fucking watch it. But if you haven't seen it, basically, right, he's talking about how, Warwick and Vander are different personalities, right? And so, he's in this mind fighting with the beast, the wolf, right? The wolf of the lanes, I think is what they called him, and just trying to keep it under control. Yep.
Please come be free and be brave. 'Cause I just want to
Oh, poor Vander. Oh, that scene is heartbreaking. Oh, shit. Alright, we got one of my other favorite characters in the whole game. Jinx, played by none other than Chi-Chi herself. Chi-Chi, please bring it. Let's jam out, fellas.
Another life lost. What's the cost of blood on my hands? Like you'd understand. I'm tearing apart at the seams where I stand. Just let the bullets rain on down. Watching on his paint. Your secret turn to glitter. Now you made your vow. Make your vow. Bring this whole world down.
Oh my god! Fucking bring it, Chi-Chi! Oh my god! That was so good! Oh, that was so good! Let's let it play out, let's let it play out. Oh, listen to this fucking production, man, this beat. Oh my god. Okay, before we break that down, I just gotta say, Chi-Chi, if you were watching this, or any of the artists who featured in this are watching this and made it this far, oh my gosh, please, I doubt it, it means much from just some random person on the internet, but let Chi-Chi know this is one of her best verses I have ever heard. It was incredible. The flow, the speed, the lyricism, the energy, that was absolutely, I think, Chi-Chi's verse of the year. Alright, let's go through it and break it down. What's another life lost? What's the cost of blood on my hands? Like you'd understand. I'm tearing apart at the seams where I stand. Yeah, so, Jinx, obviously, returning part of the seams where I stand. Jinx is insane. She is very, very much crazy, due to just all the trauma she's endured, breaking her mind. And talking about, like, what's another life lost? Because she will kill people. She has killed people, and will do it, and she doesn't really feel regret or remorse, right? Oh my god, it's so cool. So cool. Yeah, sign the area to Violet Sky. Violet as in her sister, but also Violet because of the colors that she's raining throughout the sky, mainly purples and blues and pinks. Yeah. So, right, lots of the topsiders call her a slum rat, right? A the undercity dweller, just scum, right? Because that's what they think of her. But to her, she's a symbol of revolution, Tuzan. She is Jinx, the one bringing change, the one who's bringing down the top side. And that's why you see all these different groups that look up to her, right? In the game, we have the Inksers, or the Inkses, I think is what they're called. And then this one we have the Jinxes, or Jinxers, I can't remember. But you have all these who just look up to her. Oh, so fucking cool. Absolutely. I genuinely think this could be Cypher of the Year for me. That was just absolutely top in every way. Shout out to everyone in this, man. ASTRSK, Halacg, FrivolousShara, Matt Furio, Ham Sandwich, Cam Steady himself, Freshy, Kanal, Zach B, Connor Quest, Shwabadi, and Chi-Chi, and of course we can't forget Freshy, Kanal, and Silva on the production side of things, with Not Kevin Crust on the video in the thumbnail. Everyone absolutely cooked on this. I genuinely do not have words to just say how impressed I am with this. Wow, this is going straight into my Spotify playlist. It's gonna make me want to rewatch Arcane again. And I hope to see just more energy like this. Like, you hear a lot of Chi-Chi and her singing parts, which don't get me wrong, are very nice. I love when she does her singing verses because it helps break up pacing and bring a switch up into the flow and things like that, right? But that energy, I want more of that. That was just peak Chi-Chi right there. And I mean, everyone just brought it in this, right? Like, Matt, for always bringing it with everything he's in. He brings such a good energy to Heimerdinger, FrivolousShara as Mel, really bringing in that very cool attitude, right? The very, what's the word here? Collected, right? Very calculating attitude for Mel. Halacg, fucking great British accent. Just what I'm gonna hear, everyone did great, and I am so happy with this. This is so cool. All right, guys, I could keep gushing on for this for a while, but we're already at 42 minutes in, so we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Please, if you made it this far, go watch it yourself if you haven't, and if you have, watch it again. Go check out all these artists. They are all incredible. Keep watching, Cam's stuff. He's got so many fantastic songs and ciphers on his channel. And when it comes to the breakdowns and reaction side of things, if you like the breakdown and my reaction to this, check out some of my other stuff. I got breakdowns and reactions all over the place. I like to promote these artists' work and show how much I love their work, as well as, expose my audience to them, to hopefully get them more out there than they already are, and just to show how clever some of these writers are. So like I said, I got a lot on my channel if you like that kind of stuff, and I also got some gameplay and stuff like that as well for other stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and cut it there. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. And I will go ahead and leave it there, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. I love you.